The following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Ruben, in the house tonight on another brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. I am so glad that you're here with me to celebrate this. Hey, look, y'all, I don't know about how y'all thinking about it, but it is almost springtime. I know where I'm at. It was like 80 degrees today. Your boy wore shorts, as you can tell. He's got to cut off 5-minute warning. That's right. That's what we do. We represent. Hey, man, there's nobody happier about this weather than me. But the sad part about it is it's probably going to go back to like 45 degrees next tomorrow or something. And it's about to be real crazy. Well, of course, as always with me is my cousin, AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
Oh, my God, man. The weather's fucking awesome today.
Well,
oh, my God.
I get on the show, and you complaining about what it's going to be later. Enjoy the moment, baby. Enjoy the moment.
I mean, I do it. Hey, trust me, bro. I enjoyed the moment all day today. I got on shorts. Like, I had on shorts all day. I ain't wore shorts outside since I don't know when, but it was warm.
Okay, well, I don't mean to interrupt you. I know I came in late, but I'm also coming in hot. So I scour Instagram because I think I have gotten in the habit of putting little things on the end of the show.
Yeah.
So I'm on Instagram all the time. I say what I think is funny.
Yeah.
And two things came up.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember this commercial or this PSA or whatever you want to call it, but I was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. So I took the time. I'm not even going to wait to put this on the end of the show. I want folk to hear this right now.
Okay.
So here it go. Here go the first one. The first one is actually, like I said, a PSA from I feel like the 80s.
Let's see it. Here you go.
And it's like, wow. So here we go.
How old is this? How old? Who made
Jesus.
it?
All right, it's coming.
Oh God.
We got to celebrate our differences.
Oh my God, yes.
We got to celebrate.
This is so hilarious.
What were we thinking, bro?
Oh, first of all, it won't we.
I mean, chimichanga. For real?
Bro.
Ooka booka.
Bro.
Man, I was.
You know who made that shit.
I know who made it.
I mean, that's all we need. That's all we need to talk about.
Look, man, I was in between being weak and crying and like offended. Ooka booka do, ooka booka do. What in the world, bro?
I mean, yo,
man, look. And then the next one I saw, I don't really understand how to feel about this either. But I understand him in the moment. But what I also understand is I feel as though Black culture is being appropriated. But can I call it appropriated when you are in the Black community?
Yes.
And I know, but I mean, we all going through this Jack Harlow thing, which is a whole nother podcast altogether.
I mean,
but it's just like, huh?
I like Jack Harlow.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do, but he's been in some hot water lately. But anyway, it's like, okay, so
After I play it, I'm gonna ask y'all and you if this is racist. I don't necessarily think it is, but
It can't be worse than chimichangas.
Okay, I tell you what, you just listen.
Watch this video and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Just stop. Have a great day.
Come in here and pay me, and then you can talk to us all kind of way you want to, bro. The fuck?
I can talk to you how the hell.
No, you cannot.
Go back to your damn country if you want to act like that.
Back to the. You just told me to go back to my country.
Yes, I did say that.
Bitch, I saw your fucking EBT card in there. Guess who?
So what?
Guess who paid for that motherfucking
So
shit?
what?
I did.
Oh well.
Bitch, you know how?
How you want me to feed my kids? I'm fat.
Oh my fucking god, bro! You got me fucked up, bro.
Did you say she was fat?
Taxes
Yes.
for your fucking
Yes.
food.
Yeah, bitches like to eat it. My kids like to
I pay taxes for your fucking food, and you told me to go back to my country.
That's what you
You're
need to
fucking
do.
lazy, big ass bitch. The fuck look like a fucking upside down bowling pin looking ass.
That's because I like to.
You look like my fucking suburban, okay? Fucking potato bill looking ass head. Get the fuck in here.
Is it considered racist? And if so, who's the racist in this situation?
Bruh,
Potato
You talking
Bill.
you talking about somebody weak?
Bruh.
I was again crying. I couldn't. I mean, I just couldn't, man. By the way, your screen is frozen, sir.
I'm not frozen.
I know you're not frozen. But
No, I
screen-
mean like that's your side, bro.
Oh, actually, okay. What I'm seeing is you frozen. I guess you're seeing me frozen.
No, I'm not seeing you frozen at all. And I'm moving fine. It's your screen. It's your side.
Oh well, I'm good over here.
I mean, it's all right.
But anyway, man, those were so funny that I had to put it on like immediately. So that was my tardiness because I was going through and I was like, oh, I gotta record this one. This was hilarious, bro.
I mean, no, I'm with you, man. It's just hard, man. It's hard for me to ignore chimichangas, man. That shit's funny.
I mean, they got me.
Chimichanga. Like, bitch,
Yeah.
you said that in English. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't even in Chinese. Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing?
Bruh, bruh. I'm like, come on, man. It's just like the lady they caught texting, and her font had to be 1,000,000 because everybody could read it. And this person filmed it, and it's just like all these Latino people in here. How can they afford it? It's like it's like been racism on like on demand lately, man. And it's not that it's any more racism. I want to make sure people understand this. It's not that racism is on the rise. It just never went anywhere. But now people got receipts. That's all it is.
All I got to say, hey, bitch, it's called privacy screens. Privacy screen protectors, bro. Like, what we doing?
Hey, this lady is allowed to text anything she want to, and because she did it the way she did it, she's allowed to get filmed doing it.
Hey, you know what? Is what it is, man. But because you don't want to pay that extra $5 for that privacy screen,
hey,
I mean, your ass get caught out there.
Well, her phone might not have that technology. You never know.
Bitch, every phone's got that technology.
Does it really?
Yes.
Because Samsung is
unless it's a flip, baby.
Huh?
Unless it's a flip that you're still using the buttons to text with.
Okay, because I mean, Samsung is promoting their new phone like they're the only people that can do it. That's why I was wondering.
Oh no, you just buy a privacy screen protector.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, I was over here like, it's so much that has happened.
Yeah.
Since Mark Wayne, and I am just like.
But that shit was happening before Mark Wayne.
I mean, I hear that, but it's like I didn't discover it until Mark Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just so, like I said, man, there's so many things going on. It's like I listen to NPR like all day.
But you're not watching it. You're not watching the right stuff.
Apparently not.
If you were watching, they not paying me for this. Last Week Tonight by John Oliver. That's every motherfucking Sunday. Like, and he British.
I hear you.
And he did a piece on JD Vance last week. Bruh. And that's the beautiful thing about that show, man. He brings receipts. He was talking about how JD Vance was talking about how, like we shouldn't be doing certain things and all this other stuff. And then he was talking about later on that yeah, you know, Trump's the greatest president in my lifetime. Bitch, what? Like
Yeah.
hold on. First of all, as a Republican, you're saying that Trump is better than Baby Bush?
Yes.
Bro, that's not a true Republican. That's somebody crazy. Because
Man,
I mean, I have to AG
I hear
answer
you.
my question.
I hear you.
I mean, you're a devout Republican.
No, I'm
How
not.
is well, you were. How would what life do you have to be in that Trump is better than Baby Bush as president, best presidents in your lifetime?
Listen, man.
Like hell, I
mean-
don't think he's not above Daddy Bush. Much like
Look. I told y'all this before. Now, I'm not a Republican anymore. I just still hold on to what my beliefs are, but I am not, absolutely not on board with none of these people. I haven't been since 2008 because the first thing I say after somebody says, I thought you were a Republican, I'm gonna be like, what I'm not gonna do. That's the next sentence. So now to answer your question, sir, back when I did claim him, here's the underbelly of all of this, which I could never be a part of because I don't have the right skin complexion.
you don't got complexion for protection.
No, so I don't really involve myself in places in which I will not return. So it's like you have to understand these people, bro, and what Trump has done, and he has released the level of cracking in which we have never seen before. But the cracking was always, you know, in the cut, but there was no need to release it because why are you gonna release it if you win it? You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
There's no threat. There's no threat through demographic. There's no threat, you know, financially. You have to kowtow maybe a little bit to black and brown every 4 years, but you win in every 2 years all the time. And really, you know, everything is cool. Can't nobody call you a racist for real. You know, everything is on a QT. Ain't nothing to do. There's literally nothing to do and there's nothing to prove because no one has receipts. Well, Steve Jobs, thank you, sir. He changed all that. When I promise you, when the iPhone was released and consequently all the other manufacturers started to keep up and catch up depending on, you know, the year. And then you started having the internet on your phone with speed. You started having video and pictures and all the things. And then you started having people writing code for apps that leveraged that power. All this changed. Now, Lauren and I were talking about it today. Her mom is one of the moms that we used to laugh at because they out here being, you know, riding dirty. And then some people would inevitably say, I know they would, and you used to hear it 9 times out of 10. You know what? You're gonna have some black people in your family. I don't want to see you. And why I say that is because black and brown people started growing up in a time, starting with us, where we didn't really find out that the parents of our friends were racist until it was too late, by and large, because they lived next door to us. We went to the same schools. We had the same functions. Now, our parents knew, but we didn't really know for real. Would you agree so far? Yes, no?
I would agree to half of it. It's hard, right? Because I grew up in Petersburg. Which,
Well, that's true.
yeah,
That's
we
true.
didn't really.
but
it was reversed to a point. Like,
okay, I'll agree to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, because we were a little different, but not that much different.
no,
Because
it's
you're
just
still in suburban Petersburg.
yeah, but we weren't like there are suburban Petersburg where the rich black people were, and there are suburban people where normal black people were. And I don't mean to say it like that, but
But that's
I'm
what
gonna
it
say
was.
it like that.
That's
You
what it
know,
was.
it's just yeah,
So we're still on the same page.
to
Well,
a point. Yeah.
We're in our 50s now.
Yep.
And we are here like married to white women having kids and all the things.
Nobody is.
And yeah, we out here dating yellow people, brown people.
Yeah.
Like we just heard, my man, he his slang game is better than mine.
Yeah. Chimichangas, man.
Man. So I'm like, that is so funny. Anyway, but it's like, to me, you have things that had started to happen in the late 70s and 80s. Those chickens have come home to roost through demographic, financial upgrade and leveling up, and all the things that go with the trappings of having a little bit of money. Why do you think that the middle class is like going away? It ain't because it's a natural, organic thing. They don't want to, man. They tired of these black and brown people having some money. They don't mind being leveraged, but how come the black guy has to be leveraged just like me? I want him to be super broke. I don't want him to be white broke. I need him not to have anything. I need him not to have the trappings of, $20 an hour or whatever it was at that time. The percentage of white people to black and brown is, by the moment, is getting smaller. Some of it they're trying to counsel out of white women, because white women are the only women that ever had choices. They didn't have to have babies, so they didn't. They had a whole bunch of things going for them that all the other women and all the other classes and racial groups didn't have. Them not having babies and everybody else having babies like normal. Some of the white babies, only 10%, but that's all it really takes, right? Only 10% are out here marrying outside of their race. So they're producing non-white kids. They're producing kids that were just a whole person just like 60 years ago. So it's like the fear of an uprising is very real to these people. You can tell through the policies. You can tell right now what they're doing with voting and all the things. You can tell all these things. All of this stuff is fear. Is it new fear? No. They've been trying to destroy us for forever, because they've always known that in the South during the slave trade, there were 4 million black people. There weren't near enough white folks. Because you figure each slave owner had at least 10. If you had any money, you had at least 10 slaves or something like that. Now, obviously, there were slave owners that had hundreds. And then there were slave owners that all they did was breed. But what you're doing is, by the numbers, they should devour you. But because they had, they played mental games through intimidation, fear, slaughter, all the things to keep these people in line. But by the numbers, this is something white America has been scared of for a long time. So now it's like when we were growing up, white folks were 90% of the country, 90. Now we're in our 50s. So that's basically 40 years later. It's starting to be below 50. It's getting dangerously close to being less than half. That ain't funny. If you're a white person, that's not funny. So
yeah.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I mean, yeah, to those who feel such, yes, very true.
Yeah.
Because I don't think every white person feels that way.
I hear what you're saying, but the white people that matter, and when I say that, I mean make policy, that's where I was going with this. It matters a great deal to them.
Yes.
So you didn't really hear about that. Obama exacerbated it because it was like having a boil on your right testicle, man, in the summertime in your chafing underwear. That's what it was like. And so when they got a chance to vote for their hero, and like I said before, it couldn't have been any white dude. It couldn't have been any white dude. Trump just, differentiated himself in a way in which was genius and massive, as far as I'm concerned. Because again, I watched these people, man, and I was like, wow, they're excited about that. But then I thought about it, and I was like, I totally understand why they're excited about it. They have a champion now, the Great White Hope. So they voted for that. And that's where I'm like, yeah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all, because I know exactly what this is. I know for so many reasons, I know exactly what this is. So that's how the Mark Waynes of the world can say something that's almost blasphemy in the untrue section, because Trump is not better than any president, not one. He's done things as president that I'm like, I didn't think a president would ever do.
Yeah.
But he's done it. But see, you have to go back to what people's main agenda is. If their main agenda is being covered, then I'm gonna ride with this dude. And if I can get something out of it, because this is a me type of, time in our history. People are all about them. So if I can get what I can get out of it, then I'm all for it. So that's how he can say what he can say. Like I said, number one, he's afraid. Number two, he believes certain things. Number three, he has a champion. Number four, he has personal interest. That's why he did what he did to set himself up to get this nomination. And that's why I got put through. Because Rand Paul can say what he wants to say. At the end of the day, he wanted him too. So I'm like, okay. But none of this is a surprise. If you know anything about history, none of this is a surprise, and you have to understand where it's coming from. And it's coming from a place of fear. The fear of losing your power, and the aggression that you feel you need to keep it. It's that simple.
Here's the crazy part about all that, right? Like you said, if you know your history, hopefully you're not doomed to repeat stupid history. But I mean, I'll say this, and this may, for some people, they just might be like, whatever. Some people be like, you wrong for that. I'm not wrong for it, because what I'm about to say is very truthful. Hey man, this shit was set up back in the time of slaves, because you had the notorious slave. I don't want to use the R word. Let's just say slave opportunist. And Thomas Jefferson.
The R word?
Rape.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't really like use that word. So he was possibly the biggest opportunist in all this. And here's the funny part about this is he set up all this shit because, hey man, yes, are there other slave owners probably banging black slave women? Probably. But you know what? A former president doing that? Probably not the greatest look in the world, but it was very clear that dude didn't give two shits about anything, because he was banging it left, right, up, day, whatever.
But can you characterize that the way you are if it's all acceptable behavior?
Well, and that's the thing, right? But what I guess to also accessorize what you were saying, that hey man, the downfall happened the same time that they were already down, white people to black people. So now your boy Thomas Jefferson, you know what? I'm just gonna make up another race by myself, because let's be real, all those black female slaves had a whole bunch of mixed children.
They did.
And I mean, I'm not saying that, I can't sit here and say, well, that's the first appearance of mixed children. What I can say is that's the most popular person about making mixed children. So like, they were already down, white people already down from jump as far as not having the population and using the black population as slaves. He doubled down and was like, you know what? I got something else for y'all ass. I'm gonna make a whole new race right here. Boom, we're gonna mix this shit up. We're gonna go ahead, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. And it's gonna make it much harder for us later on. But hey man, I'm trying to get mine. And my wife won't doing it right. Actually, she died for some other shit. So he was like, I got a whole bunch of women around here. Why get married when I got a whole bunch of random women out here that I could just bang all day? And sure enough, that's what he did. And he by himself, not by himself, but he's by far the most popular person to mixed race ever. There are people today. Yeah, man. Thomas Jefferson is like my 5-time great granddad. The fuck? Like, yo. I mean, yep, Sally was his dad's wife's sister. Like, bro, after he lost his wife, he was just like, hey man, I'm begging everything that moves. And y'all still gonna work for me because y'all my slaves. What?
Well, in his defense, as far as that last statement goes, he actually did make a lot of legit skilled tradesmen from his slave community. He did. I do have to put that out there. I do have to put that out there.
If this white dude was taking all your black women, you better do something for them. They're gonna raise them and kill your ass.
Well, that's not true because it happened all the time. Like I said, I have to shout him out in particular because he did things that were like unheard of on both ends. What I'm saying is that's okay, but you still doing what all slave masters did. I mean, we weren't human beings, we were animals and all the things, but apparently what white folks love bestiality because they was tipping.
But I mean, but here's the thing. It's different when it's Thomas Jefferson or Joe with some group of slaves, one of the slave owners in Mississippi. Nobody know who Joe is, but everybody know who Thomas Jefferson is.
I mean, I agree. Only thing I'm saying is the behavior is not a surprise. The behavior is just what it was.
Yeah, I just think, I think it's interesting how as back in the day, as much as they were trying to increase their numbers and maybe try to become the lead amount of people in this country, on the back end, they were either sabotaging themselves or somebody was sabotaging them because they're out here having sex with black slaves, making mixed kids. And it's like, okay, so a black person is 3/5 a person. What is a mixed child? That's not a question that you hear, and nor do we know the answer to that. Why? Because they just didn't have that conversation. If they look white enough, they were white. If they look black enough, they were slaves. I mean, that's how I'm assuming it worked because there's no answer to that question because I've never even heard it asked. That just came to my mind a few minutes ago. Virginia was 1% of mixed people. Probably, I would assume so. I mean, once again, Thomas Jefferson did his part. So yeah, it makes it simple. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, 1% of a person. That's even lower than black people. That means you a motherfucking like.
Nah, because then you have to include colorism at this point because like light skinned people, generally speaking, had the easier life, even though all of it was brutal and just horrifying. They had the easier part of that nightmare. So, because the dark side of being a light skinned person is the wrath of the mistress. The lady of the house was like taking this stuff out on them because she already knew what time it was. She already knew. And it's like, what can you do? What can you do about that? So
you know what I do wonder though? I do wonder. It didn't happen a lot, probably, because you don't hear a lot about it. Do you think the wives of the slave masters were banging the slaves?
Absolutely. That's. I mean, I don't have personally.
Are we assuming that? I mean, I don't know. I've never heard that.
Man, look.
I'm just saying.
I keep trying to tell people, art always imitates life, as far as I'm concerned. So when I sit down, the one time I did, I'm not gonna watch it again. It's too much for me.
Watching what?
When I sat down and watched Mandingo, that absolutely happened.
Okay.
Because again, every woman is not gonna take it out on the light-skinned slaves because she's angry. Some of those women are curious.
Yeah.
And then
I
they
mean,
got a taste of that, and it's like, whoa.
yeah.
And the excitement and all the things that you feel when you're doing something that's taboo. Not wrong, but just taboo.
Yeah. I mean,
So absolutely, man. Them slave mistresses was in these streets. They was doing all kinds of things.
I mean, you know, hey, back in the day, if you was black as our background skin color, I mean, I guess you got it in.
Yes.
You know?
I mean, like I said, man, that whole system, you know, where we're not people, but you know, you're giving us fellatio or cunnilingus and all the things, and you're doing things that you would never do in public. And if we said anything or people were suspecting, then that person disappeared. It's a bad
Octagon,
look.
man.
But
Octagon.
I
said Octagon.
Oh, rest in peace,
All right.
Chuck Norris. He was a racist too, but still love his movies.
Oh, he died?
You know Chuck Norris died?
No, when he died?
I think it was Wednesday or Thursday.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I thought you was talking about when you said Octagon. I thought, you know.
No, I'm talking about the Chris Rock joke.
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
Anyway.
Chuck Norris died, bro.
Man, I thought you knew, man.
Bro,
it was well,
like-
it's not anymore, but it was everywhere.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, me and Chuck Norris, I mean, we were cool, but you know, we ain't like mess around, and I wasn't exactly like.
I mean,
feeling him. I mean, I thought some of his stuff was kind of funny, but you know, everybody came out with the Chuck Norris stuff, man.
I mean, the
how,
memes were funny, but
Yeah.
he was an awful person with respect to, you know,
I have no
social
idea.
issues.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's how
Well,
much I cared about him. I didn't. follow
Well,
him.
you don't need to know because I already know how you feel about that kind of thing. It's not worth talking about. But yeah, he died, I think, on Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay.
Because I was shocked. I was like, I started seeing it. I was like, wait a minute. Chuck Norris is an old dude now. Don't nobody care. And it's like, he's dead. And the next thing I clicked on, sure enough, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Because when people like that trend, it's never good.
Damn.
It's never good. And I was like, okay, he's died or been in a bad accident or something that I don't want to hear about. And it's just like, sure enough, there it was.
It's funny, right? I'm in touch with the internet probably more than I think I am, but there's sometimes some things I just miss because it's not in my sphere. And Chuck Norris really wasn't in my sphere at all, so it wouldn't have necessarily shown up on my feed. But I am really shocked that it didn't, just because I feel like Chuck Norris is one of those dudes. At some point in time in your phone internet life, you've heard about Chuck Norris in your feed or something like that. I mean, you know, I hear about dumb shit from Trump, but I don't hear about Chuck Norris. Like, I don't know how I feel about that because I'd rather not hear the dumb shit from Trump.
Well, I mean, I don't think you really have to hear the foolishness from Trump as much
That's
as
in
it
my
is.
feed. Unfortunately, it's hard to get rid of.
Well, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but it's just like with Chuck Norris, he's kind of, even though again socially he was just awful. He was a MAGA to the nth degree.
Oh, didn't know that.
Well, see, that's why I didn't really want to discuss it with you, because it's like for you, it's just he's a dumb guy. For me, it's a little bit more global than that. So it's just like,
I mean,
but he was that dude. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I like his movies. There's two in particular. But the thing that I laugh at with Chuck Norris is when I see the memes, I'm always in the back of my mind going, well, my first introduction to you, sir, was you getting your behind handed to you by Bruce Lee. So I don't know if the memes are very good or not, but they are funny. I just don't know how truthful they are. So, you know, like I said, I woke up to it and it was just like, wow, Chuck dead.
So, Mogul Cowboy has a question. Have anyone in your family done a DNA test? That you know of, AG?
My wife,
Oh, wow.
but she's not family like that. So I would have to say no.
Okay. I know of someone in my family who has done an ancestry,
Mm-hmm.
and he found a cousin. You know, I have not done that simply because, and I hate to say it like this, like, I mean, if I don't kind of know you by now, like, you know, because I talk to the people who I want to talk to, the people in my circle, or even outside my circle, like I communicate with in some form or fashion, right? I just, you know, that's just like one day, one of the biggest fears I have is, you know, I get a ring at the door and somebody saying it's my kid, I'm their father, and I'm just like, what, motherfucker? I don't know you.
I would pay money to see that.
Bitch. I don't know you. I don't know your mama. You need to look somewhere else. Nah, man, that is a fear. That is a 100% true fear. Just not, and I want to say this because I ain't been out here like just slanging it. That's not true.
Ruben had a whole phase. Didn't tell nobody.
I ain't tell myself. But I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not possible. I will not say that. But yes, that is a 100% fear of mine. Like, cause I mean, what do you do with that kind of shit? Like,
at this age, just okay. Here we go.
I mean, don't come ask for no money. I'm broke.
Wow, man. I mean, you go straight to the money, man.
All that, bruh. Bruh. Because you can say what you want, man, but we've said this before, and we'll continue to say this. Every man has one piece that, right on time for Moby. Jesus Christ, you know it would. He would pop in right now, motherfucker.
I am not seeing none of y'all.
Well, he ain't showed up yet. He's almost here.
Oh, okay.
So yes, everybody's got that one that they are not going to sit here and it's straight denial.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Moby?
What's going on?
Yo, man, look,
you popped in right at the right time, bro.
Hold on, before we get started on that part, man. Look, you know how I feel about you. I just think you're the funniest ever. But that one thing you said 2 weeks ago came back to haunt me one day. I was at
shit.
I was driving by Walmart and the Girl Scout cookies was outside. And do you know all I could say was, if you broke, say you broke.
Yo, bro.
I was weak. This is so funny.
I have not given them my money.
Bruh.
No.
Hey, if you broke, say you broke, Ruben.
No, man, I want to keep my money. Thank you.
Hey, is Ruben on witness protection right now?
He's been frozen like that for about.
What are you
15
talking
years,
about?
bro.
I'm not frozen.
Okay.
You are frozen to me.
No, I mean on my end, I'm not frozen.
Ruben,
Yeah,
I tried to tell you, but you didn't want to hear me, so I stopped talking about it.
Yeah,
I mean-
on our end, it's just a black screen. So you in witness protection right now. And I guess they after you.
Well, hold on. Let me start this over again.
Oh man.
But before I do that,
Yes.
Moby, you just walked into a great conversation about every man has at least one situation that will forever be denied.
I mean, I think I brought that up before when you was getting on the Ron situation. I was like, we all got one.
Okay.
It's just hopefully other people don't actually have to see your one. Because it's hard to deny once they see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you never saw it, it didn't happen.
Well, I'm glad y'all brought that up, because the other funny thing that happened today, we were in a grocery store and I saw a gallon of orange juice and I instantly lost it in my mind.
Hey, bro, I don't even really drink orange juice no more, man. She might have ruined it for me, man. That and type 1 diabetes, but yeah, like I don't even really.
I am not trying to make fun of your trauma, but I cannot look at a gallon of orange juice the same. I can't.
Hey man, you let Ruben tell it. It seems like it was more traumatic for him than it was for me.
But it wasn't his orange juice. How was it more traumatic for him?
Once again, he sounded a little bit more traumatized by it than me.
Hey
like,
man, I don't appreciate getting
I just took
disrespected.
it. Yeah, I just took it as, you know, principle line disrespect, and then my man made it right. So to me, it's like, all right, it's over with. But apparently every time we talk about it, Ruben still goes right back to that place.
I'm gonna tell you why, man. Because if she did that shit to your drink in front of us, man, all bets are off, man. Like every at that moment in time, every time I drunk something out of something, that shit became questionable.
I hear what you're saying, man, but
I mean, look, I get what you're saying, but like,
So,
you know,
like, yeah, man, the gorilla just shouldn't have done it.
I'm just saying, you know that was like 18 years ago, right? Like, and every time we talk about it, like, you still, first of all, you still address her as the gorilla, which, I mean, you know, hey, that's how you feel about it. That's how you feel about it.
In his defense, there was no name given.
I don't remember.
Gotta call her something.
Like, I actually don't know her name.
I don't know her name either.
I think at one point in time, I might have heard somebody say her name in passing, but like, you know,
I don't think she had a name. I don't think she had a name.
Bro, she had a name because
Terry didn't know her name.
Yes, he
Ron
did.
never called her by her name.
Actually, like, yes, he did. You just don't remember it because, like, hey, like, why would you want to remember that?
Yeah,
like,
humpback gorilla, man. Like, what we doing?
See, can't we just call it, you know, the female in question? Like, there's a whole bunch of things you can say. There's a whole bunch of things you can say, but like, you just keep attacking her, and I'm just like, I'm not there no more, man. Like, I get it, man. You apparently still go back there every time, and I'm just not there.
It is, man.
I'm just not there.
Now, there's sometimes where, hey, man, I appreciate you for not being there, but it's okay to have a translator, and I will be your translator on this situation.
But you're not
translating. But I know you don't need it.
Because here's the thing, like, if my man hadn't made the situation right, maybe I would still be mad about it. But the fact that Ron handled it like the upstanding young gentleman that he was at the time, it was like, hey, man, you know, I felt disrespected in this moment. You corrected it. I mean, look, you can't correct her behavior because that's past tense. Like, it's not like you could, you know, and I don't condone like slapping the shit out of her, even though in the moment I might have felt like that would have been somewhat appropriate.
I'm just saying, if you had said, Ruben, handle that, we would have fought.
You wouldn't have done shit. You'd have looked just
she'd have whooped my ass probably.
You'd have looked just as shocked as I did, because like I was at a place where I was just like, I ain't know what to do. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not even gonna be up here and talk tough. Like, I was not like, nah, bro. I had no idea what to do. All I know was like a line of disrespect had been crossed.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do other than just go address my man and just be like, hey, man, you gonna give me some more juice, right? And he was like, got you.
So
my thing is, was it you didn't know what to do, or were you just in disbelief that it was happening?
I mean,
that was the first thing.
Two things can be true at the same time.
But see, remember, and I ain't trying to put nobody's business out there, but I'm going to. This isn't the first time that disrespect has come anywhere near me from a woman that Ron has brought to the house.
Hey, man, see,
and I mean, so like, hey, man, you can only take so much disrespect.
Once again, but this disrespect wasn't even about you. Like,
it won't, but it was about you, and that we can't be disrespecting people in the house.
You're trying to compile on trauma from something else,
without question.
Like, bro, now it just sounds like you want to bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds like you want to bitch about it. Like, and
I mean, I bitched about it then.
I appreciate you, bro. You ain't say shit. You ain't say shit. That day, you didn't say shit until after the fact. Later on, when we were, I guess, decompressing the situation that happened, that's when your sack dropped. That's when you was all like, "Oh, it was disrespectful." At the time, you was just as solid in that kitchen as I was. Until
what we gonna do, man? We're not gonna beat some woman up in the house. We black man, and we going to jail.
All I'm
we going to jail?
Ruben, all I'm saying is like you got a lot of you talking about a lot of energy right now that you didn't have in that moment. And all I'm saying is like just do what I'm doing. Just be honest and be like, yo, I didn't know what the fuck to do. And in the moment, I kind of got punked. Like in many ways, she kind of punked me. And honestly, I stand on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta live with that. And then I walked to Ron, and like honestly, if Ron would have said anything other than I got you, then I might have had my emotional response. But once he said that, it was just like, all right, I'm gonna go about my day now. And when he got back that night, there was juice, and I was like, hey, we all square now. You know what I'm saying? Give her some home training. You know what I'm saying? Let her know the rules of engagement when you come
Yeah,
in.
don't touch shit ain't yours. Sorry. I got a problem with people taking shit, man. I do.
Look, man, I get the principle of it. Trust me. The principle in the moment, I was upset too. Because I was also thinking, like, hey man, Ruben's had a chick in here. She ain't violate nobody. Terry's had a chick in here.
Bullshit, man.
She ain't bring. Hey, bro, I'm just saying. Like, I was just. Hey, everybody has had a female come in the house that didn't disrespect anybody.
And then he does it twice.
Hey, look, man, I'm not gonna speak on the other one because that's between you and your computer screen and everything. They ain't had shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, I'll kind of say that was your fault because you didn't direct it. Like you didn't approach the situation directly. See, the one thing I did.
A conversation was had.
You gave him side eye.
Man, you can give me side eye all you want, man. A conversation was had.
AG.
And then I was told that's never gonna happen again.
AG,
Yes,
he is correct. A conversation was had, but the conversation was had after a conversation with me and Terry, where this dude was just bitching about what had happened, as opposed to just being like, "Hey, just go direct to the source and have that conversation right there." Because AG, the common denominator of the story that I said is I walked straight to the source, right?
Yes, you did. That was always part of the story. That was always part of the story.
If we're gonna do this, we got to be fair about it. Hey, man, I was clearly the last person who knew Ron of both of y'all. So me and Ron were cool, but like come to Ron with a conversation about that was a little rough for me because I didn't know how.
As people who are all paying rent in the same place, how long you've known somebody ain't got shit to do.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Man. People got their names on food and whatnot, bro.
Now, in fairness,
no, we didn't really do that.
At least the chick that you felt extremely disrespected by was the main chick on the roster. So I get it. That also adds a little bit of nuance to the situation.
Oh, I thought she was a side piece.
No.
No, his was a side piece.
Different chick.
Okay, I see. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Like, you can't just approach somebody and be like, yo, your chick out of left field. And I mean, we were cool and we would joke on each other all the time, but I didn't have that type of relationship with Ron at that point in time.
Hey, if we paying rent in the same place, I don't give a fuck what type of relationship I got. If somebody comes in my place, in my space, and does some shit without my permission or without my knowledge, then we just gonna have a direct conversation and let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for wanting, I guess be the peacemaker, and I guess
that's why I went to you and Terry first, because I wanted to know what the angle was, and then once you told me the angle, I went that angle, had conversations, and it was done.
By angle, you mean I said just go straight and have the conversation?
Hey man, I didn't know it.
I about to say because like there was no angle in that house. It was just like, hey man, like chicks out of line, man.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
chicks running wild, man, in other people's space.
By the way, we can at least I cannot see you.
Yeah, I can't see him either. He's still
I just went out
protection.
Oh, you've been out for a minute.
Yeah, you never came back on. Like
he's just a picture. He's just a picture.
Well, shit.
It's okay. He just hide. Like, bro, like if you got warrants out, bro, I don't think they're looking at our podcast.
If you got warrants out.
And last time I checked, I don't think ICE is coming to look for you either. So like,
no, they're at the airport right now.
Yeah, so I think you good, man. But it's
Hold
okay.
on.
There he is.
Hey, there he is.
Puppy dog background. There you go.
Now you see me?
Yeah,
Okay.
there we are.
So hint, if we
For a
don't see
second-
each other
for a
anymore,
second, I thought your background was a tribute to the guy we were talking about. I was about to say, come on, man. Like, you ain't got to pile on like that, man. Like,
it wasn't. That's funny though. So, first of all, Nikki, you're right. I should let it go, but I'm not. I'm a professional hater. I
Nick,
can't
you
do
knew
that.
you were wasting your time when you wrote that.
yeah, like,
You already
like-
knew
like-
you would never
oh,
get them typing
hey.
strokes back.
like
Also-
even I ain't say let it go. I just said, bro, he seems to still be there, and I'm not. I just can't. I can't even make myself get there.
Well, but other than that, how you doing, Nikki? It's been a minute. We haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're back. So, and yes, Mogo Cowboy, I do want to keep both kidneys. I'm cool with that. That's a fun thing, unless I need to give it up for whatever reason. So, but yeah, I ain't trying to get my shit stolen. That's a bad day. So,
I'm trying to get an extra one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying I'm currently trying to get an extra one.
Holla
Is
at
it
your
extra
boy.
though?
Yeah. They don't take when you get a kidney transplant, they don't take your old ones out. They just put a new one in the front.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems,
Are you serious right now?
that seems wasteful.
Y'all didn't know that? Like, they
No,
don't-
I thought they took the old or at least one of the
No.
old ones out and put the
No,
new
they-
one in.
they just
So,
put a new
so you
one
end
in
up having 3 up in that bitch?
Yeah, but only one's working.
I just learned something today.
Ah,
I figured they would take the old one out and while they're while they were in there.
I mean, it seems like that, but what they gonna do with it? Recycle it or something? Like, it ain't
throw
doing
the
shit.
bitch away because it's
It just
taking up
becomes
space.
hazardous waste, right? Or like medical waste, right?
But it kind of seems like more work than it's worth to like have to remove it.
Man, I'm telling you, you taught me something today. I had I just presumed that you're in there, snip, graph, so put the new one in, and then sew you up and you're golden. I thought
Nah,
Hey,
if I
AG.
get a new one, it'll be in the front. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So AG, first of all, I don't like the way you said snip. That's not cool.
why is that not cool?
I mean, vasectomies, man, they snip. That's not cool.
How in the world you get triggered by that, sir?
I
I
didn't
don't
get
know.
triggered. I didn't get triggered. I'm just saying what they say. Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't want none sharp near my penis. I don't know about y'all.
We're talking about kidneys, man.
I'm just saying the term snip. That's what it reminds me of.
Understood. My bad.
It's all good. So
Hey, look, man, don't apologize for that shit, man. You shouldn't be held responsible for random statements triggering a response like that. No, man.
Listen,
look,
I
look,
told
Moby,
you-
stop hating on my hustle.
I told this show before. Sometimes when dealing with Ruben, it's good to pretend to like married to him, and just say yes, dear, and move on.
Man,
So
I
again,
don't-
my bad, and everything stopped. The
Fair
noise
enough.
stopped.
What are you talking about, man? I don't make noise. But besides the point, let's get into what we're gonna talk about today. So
Hold on, let me get this straight. I'm like 35, 40 minutes late. And now you're like, let's get into what we're gonna talk about.
I was trying to see. You should
bro,
learn
we've
from
been
me,
talking
sir.
about other stuff.
You should learn from me, sir.
Hold on, AG. We were talking about other legit stuff.
I didn't say it wasn't legit.
Okay.
I just said to him, you already
Yeah.
know.
But the thing about it is,
You're not wrong.
No.
I thought I was the reason we got sidetracked. Come to find out, like, even
No,
when
it
I'm
is.
not-
sir. No. No.
Yeah, it
no,
is.
no, it's not.
because I
Come on,
want
man.
you
You
part
think
of
it's
this
you for real?
conversation.
yeah,
want you
actually,
part
I
of this
do.
conversation.
I do think it's me most of the time. Like, damn, I'm
No, just today. Because I want you part of this conversation. Because I think it's important. And it's gonna be funny. And AG still gotta find something for the intro. So
Oh, there's plenty.
So, all right. I guess maybe I was the only dude who didn't know about this. But shout out to the Daily Show to bring something to my attention. Yo, this Afro Man thing, hilarious.
Wait a minute, back up, Ruben. You didn't know about this either?
I did not know about this. I didn't know about this till last week
Okay.
after the court case.
So between Chuck Norris and Afro Man, you didn't know any of this.
I mean, I don't like we had a conversation about Chuck Norris already.
I hear what
He's
you're saying,
not
but I
on
just
my
okay.
list.
All right.
But I mean, before I got high was how many years ago? Like and I thought it was a dumbass song then. So I didn't. He wasn't on my radar. We'll just put it that way. Now, so if you haven't heard, in 2022, the police got a warrant for a raid for his house for drug paraphernalia. Probable cause for that drugs and drug paraphernalia were located on the property, and that is trafficking and kidnapping had taken place there at his house. Now,
did they actually have a warrant?
Yes.
Or did they make up some stuff to get probable cause to do that?
Nope, they obtained a warrant.
Okay.
But here's the thing. I think one of the problems is, like, clearly it's easy to get a warrant about some shit because they didn't charge him for anything. They found a vape, they found a joint, and they took $5,000 of cash. And they ain't charged for shit. Now he got his money back. I don't know how long it took, but he got his money back. But the thing that he has that most normal people don't have is an inside video surveillance system. And so basically what happened was they broke down his door, they went through all his shit, fucked a lot of shit up, and they found a vape, a joint, and $5,000 of cash. Like, they tore this man's fucking house up, right? So he's like, y'all gonna help me fix my door and shit? And I guess the person in question was like, that's not our job to do that. You can break down somebody's motherfucking door, but you're not even gonna at least extend your hand. Our bad. Let's fix it.
Well, that's how every raid, when they kick in the door, they never
exactly
whether they find anything or not, they never assume responsibility for it. Like,
correct. So the funny thing was, he pretty much said, "Fuck you. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of songs and videos about y'all breaking into my house, and because it's footage from my video system, it's not against the law, bruh." He talked about people like, dog. He did, man. I think. I'm sorry. Like, one of the things he said was, he was talking to somebody about, I might fuck your wife, and then I'm gonna get paid.
It's Randy Walsh is a son of a bitch. That's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
Yeah, like, first of all, how the fuck his wife get filthy rich? That was like the big question. But I know it's just a lyric. It just popped in my head. Whatever. So, I mean, he used footage. Then he talked about, I guess it was the same dude when he was looking and he found the pound cake.
No, nope, that's a different guy.
Different guys, right?
That's Officer Pound Cake.
Yeah, he stared at the pound cake, and like, I'm watching. He did an interview. And he was like, "Yeah, I didn't see the pound cake thing at first. Somebody watched the video, was like, yeah, and wrote, hey, watch that dude look at your pound cake." And showing up, he's like, I went back and he like stared at it like he wanted a piece. And that was Officer Pound Cake. That's, bruh, he embarrassed the police so much. And then they tried to sue him for defamation of character. Talking about their lives were ruined because he put out all these songs and videos.
And like, man, first of all, white people don't
sound like me.
No, I'm just saying, the problem with, I'm just saying the problem with these white people is like honestly, black people probably looked at that and we was just like, hey, that's like cafeteria material. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you was getting joked on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't something you sue for. And also, if you really want to take the steam off it, what they should have did is they should have hit him up and they should have volunteered to be in the video and they should have made a big joke about it. You know what I'm saying? Because now it loses its steam if you joking around with the dude. You know what I'm saying? Because really all you had to do was apologize, and then he'd be like, hey, let's make some funny videos about the shit. And I'm pretty sure Afro Man, it seems like Afro Man is a clown because he's in a fucking American flag suit in court. Like, I feel like this is the type of dude that if you was like, hey, man, this shit funny as hell.
Let's squash the beef.
Let's remake the video and just put me in it. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably been like, bet I could probably make some money off the views on this shit, and everybody could have ate.
Well, the funny thing
But no,
about
it
that
had
is,
to go, it had to go white people this thing, and the female cop had to go start crying on the stand and shit because you know your white woman tears apparently are supposed to invoke a reaction out of everybody. And then Officer Poundcake is like, "Can you believe motherfuckers keep sending me pastries at the job?" I'm like, bro, like, is that the worst thing that ever happened
free
to you?
food, motherfucker. What we doing?
Now, don't get me wrong. I get it. It's a fat ass joke. People
But you
like,
a fat ass.
I get it. People are basically like, hey man, we're gonna support your big backdom and we're gonna send you some of these cakes.
I mean, bro, I looked at it when I was
Like
working at camp.
if he'd have been like, hey man, it's been detrimental to my life, and they'd have been like, why? He'd have been like, because I've been really trying to go on a diet, but these motherfuckers keep sending these delicious pound cakes to me. Like, hey, what are niggas supposed to do?
That's just like me when I was working at camp. And my nickname was Cookie, and kids would give me cookies every week. I mean, am I gonna sue the kids for giving me, like, what kind of dumbass shit is that?
Hey,
I
bro,
ate them motherfuckers.
Here's the thing, man, because you're black and you understand that sometimes when somebody just got a good joke, they just got a good joke. You know what I'm saying? Shit you can do about it. Like, hey man, you know how long it was for me to like literally you put Texas Pete on something like in public when Ron was around? Like, cause he cashed in on that joke so much, it'd be like, yo, man, I ain't even want to put it on in public. I'm like, damn, I gotta do this shit under the table. Like, I don't even, you want some hot sauce? I had to act like I ain't want to put some hot sauce on this fish when I damn sure did want to put some hot sauce on this fish. But this black motherfucker won't about to throw no Texas Pete shit out there, so I had to just eat the shit.
I mean, how many times do I talk about, hey, getting grape and orange soda? Yep, gotta keep the oh shit, I forgot the damn line. Gotta keep the stereotype alive. I mean,
man, sometimes you just gotta be like, hey man, you got me. Like I get it. It's like, hey man, he's saying he fucking your wife, but like a dude in an American flag suit, gyrating and dancing around over that melody, like, hey man, I get it. It's disrespect. He talking about your wife, but is it though? Like, it's like, come on, man. Like, this is.
But did you see?
Like basically. So wait a minute. You telling me that my wife pussy got you rich? How come it ain't had that effect on me?
But no, did you hear that they brought the dude's ex-wife because he was like, yo, this ruined my marriage, and she was like, nah, this ain't. Our marriage was done before this shit.
Talking about the kid's ass was Afro man, my dad, because the kid's biracial. I'm just like, first of all, sir, that's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Second of all, you shouldn't be mad at Afro man about this. You should be mad at her or his or her mom for not squashing that shit right away. Like the fact that people at school could encourage your kid to think that Afro man was your dad because of this song, and she
That means your kid dumb as shit.
Yeah, and she wasn't immediately going, no, sir. I did not fuck Don King in the damn American flag suit. That is not what just happened.
Oh my god, shit was funny, man. And so I actually watched. Thank you, Nikki. I watched the lemon pound cake video. Like, bro, this dude kind of went out on a tour with these fucking songs because he had videos from the places. I mean, I say tour with. Yeah,
he just uses once again, bro. You know how dope it would have been if they would have just been like, "Yo, let's just lean in on this. Let's joke about it." Like, and because then everybody would have been happy with the police force too. But hey, man, look at these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fucked up, and they's like, "Hey, man, we messed up, and we gonna actually sit in on this joke about us." You know how much steam you take from a joke when you lean in on it?
Yeah, and the young cop was like, yeah, my daughters haven't had anybody over in quite some time for like sleepovers and stuff. Because I guess the parents are like, well, y'all some dirty ass cops. So I'm not going to allow my kids to be over there. I'm like, they're not necessarily wrong with that.
I'm just saying, but didn't these white people learn anything from 8 Mile? Like, Eminem gave you all you got to do is say all the shit he's about to say about you. And now it's over with. Like It's squashed.
And AG, this is why I waited for Moby to get on the show for this.
I never argued with you. I understand exactly why you waited for him to get on with this.
But y'all don't agree that if the police would have just 8 Mile this thing, but like, hey, I know everything you about to say about it, and they'd have just leaned in on it, shit's over with.
Listen, when I stop talking, I don't want you to be interrupted at all, sir. So for you to say, don't y'all agree? It's already understood.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm over here weak because everything, and I have nothing else to say. You've said it all. There's nothing else for me to say other than I will say this. No one's brought this up, which I'm surprised. When the dude was like, when counsel asked the guy talking about my man, said you were a son of a bitch.
Yeah,
my man was like, he brought his mom into this, and I was like, wow, sir, wow, that's
You're
a lot
dumb
of
as
information that no
And
one.
he was like, can we prove that you're a son of a
Oh
bitch?
my
Well, my mom's been dead. Like all you
Right.
had to do is be like, my mom's not a bitch.
Exactly. Actually, he didn't have to say that.
He didn't have to
just
say
should've said
anything.
no.
Yeah.
Left it.
When he said that, I was like, can any one person in this moment be any more stupid than this?
And then the lawyer's like, sorry about your mother. That first of all,
Bro.
the fact that his lawyer looked like his lawyer looked is already a joke. And then Afro Man sitting in there with a fucking Only in America suit on. Like if you show somebody this actual court hearing, they would think it's a Saturday Night Live skit. You would never convince anybody that this shit was real.
Yeah, because when I saw it, I thought because I saw it on Instagram, I thought it was fake for a minute, but then I kept seeing it, I was like, this actually happened,
bro.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Afro Man talking. First of all, this gonna sound terrible, but like when you listen to him talk, he's
was
really
enunciating.
making a lot of sense. Like
Yeah.
he really, it's like there's no, and it's great because it's funny, but it's funny because he's just telling the fucking truth and being honest.
Never would we ever thought that Afro Man would be a savior of the right to free speech, like ever.
Hey, he said it. I didn't win. America won.
Yeah.
It's a quote, sir. I was
He
like,
said, I
wow.
think I'm being a pretty good sport about everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, I actually agree with you.
He's like, I'm just trying to make the money back so I can fix what y'all broke. And
Because actually, he didn't. I mean, he didn't. Because actually, I feel like he could have countersued, and he did.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which right there is already like, the fuck y'all doing? Like he gave y'all motherfuckers out. I'm not gonna countersue you. Why don't y'all just drop this dumbass shit? Because you know who's gonna look worse for? Not me.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
him and his lawyer wanted to go to court because.
Oh yeah, you got to shine. You got to shine on this shit.
Let's be honest. Afro Man has never had this much attention on him ever. Like career wise, nothing. Like this is the best thing that's ever happened in Afro Man's career. Is just making diss songs about a terrible situation that happened to him.
He came out with an EP. He came out with EP with all the songs.
Hey,
I was
man.
weak. I was weak. And bro, I watched the video. And so I'm telling you, I watched it like 3 times, man. I found exactly in the crowds, because there are a couple different crowds. I found exactly 2 black people in the crowds. And I was like, and they were sick. The white people were singing it. And I was like, yo, that's wild.
I mean, but that's kind of on par with his fan base anyway.
But that shit did come out to like what 2016. So like these are the kids whose parents grew up on Afro Man, How I Got High. Now these motherfuckers are old enough and they getting high. Cause I guarantee you what he's drinking ain't water. And well, I hope not. Well, because he got a bunch of pip glasses. So I hope they're not water because that just ruins everything. And then, he was also smoking too. I'm pretty sure that was what it was. But I'm just like, yo, I mean,
as long as it was legal where he filmed it, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, people paid for him to play there. I mean, it was about 50 people each crowd, but you know what? They probably each paid $15 to come see him. I mean, I ain't mad at the hustle.
This shit made the Daily Show. Like,
The
Best thing
Daily
to happen in
Show.
his career. Best thing to happen in his career.
Yeah.
What could have been?
Absolutely agree.
What could have been better if they'd have interviewed him there, but they didn't. They had, I can't remember which one it was, man, but bruh, he killed it, man. That dude killed it. And I was like, the fuck? How did I not hear about this? And once again, maybe last week was a slow week for me on social media because I'm usually on shit like this. But like, yo, I saw that Daily Show clip. I was like, oh, I got to investigate this bullshit.
See, here's the thing. I feel like a lot of the songs, although quote unquote they went viral, a lot of people hadn't heard about this story until the lawsuit happened.
Yeah.
Like the lawsuit magnified the story.
Hey, what's the dumbest thing you could? Yeah, what's the dumbest thing you could have done after getting talked shit about by somebody and you're the police? We're gonna sue him for defamation. I can't even finish saying it, man.
Police departments needs better PR, man. Because I'm just saying, a PR department would have been like, "No, you're not gonna sue."
Well, it was a sheriff's department.
I don't give a fuck what they're going. If you got a PR part, would be like, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lean in on this. You're gonna apologize. You're gonna jump into some of these videos. We're gonna get a little bit of good faith back with the community because hey, everybody likes somebody that's willing to laugh at themselves a little bit. Chris Farley made a whole goddamn career about it. Like everybody likes when somebody's willing to laugh at themselves.
Yeah, I mean, like one of the things that they were saying, one of the cops were saying is like, yeah, people don't call us anymore, or they call us and just like laugh at them and hang up because now they don't have much respect to the community, and it's just like, well, I mean.
Here's the thing: you never had respect in the community, and this just showed you that you didn't have respect because they couldn't wait to jump on these really not good song diss tracks about you and like have a fucking party. You know what I'm saying? They could like, bro, if somebody stomps on your grave before the dirt hits, them motherfuckers couldn't wait to stomp on your grave. They didn't like you when you was alive, bro. Trust me.
So did y'all watch the footage of his cameras?
Yeah.
Yo, this man lives behind a fucking gate.
Yeah.
They had to break the lock on the gate to get in. Then they had to walk up. Then they had to knock down. Like, bro, for a warrant about.
Which is impressive because it's like, hey, man, you hear so many times about people in the music industry not taking care of their money. Apparently, Afro Man has done pretty okay with his finances. Like,
yeah. You got $5,000 just laying around. Like, the fuck? And you know, some lemon pound cake. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do with that, man? But they had to go through so many ways to break into this man's house. And I mean,
it's not breaking into the house; they were executing a warrant. You got to use the right terminology.
That's right.
There's so many layers to execute.
That's right.
So here's the funny part now, right? The one thing we really haven't heard about is what judge approved this warrant, because I am pretty sure that dude either A is covering their ass completely, because the question now is, what evidence did you have to believe that all that shit was happening in his house? And if it's locked up like a cheap ass Fort Knox, which is better than most places, like, I don't know how you got this. Like, I don't understand how they got certain information. To me, it sounds like, hey, let's break into Afro Man's house and then make up some shit.
All they needed was the right white person to suspect this black man in this affluent community of doing something wrong, and that was probable cause, man. I
think affluent is interesting that you say that, because I don't think the county's affluent.
No. But it's apparently he is, based on what we saw about his estate. And that's probable cause enough for most white people.
Yeah. And then they gave the middle finger to the cameras. Like,
and that guy told the other officers to disable the cameras.
Yeah, which is illegal last time I checked. Yeah, isn't that illegal to do that?
No, it's very illegal, which is why it's like, yo, if this motherfucker just made some diss songs about y'all and he didn't try to fucking sue y'all,
you need to be like, thank you.
Hey man, you should be like, hey man, like, hey, you got us.
He just chose to ruin your life. He chose to let you ruin your own shit, which is what he did, basically. Because once they filed the lawsuit, they ruined their own shit. Because now, how did they get a camera in court?
I don't know.
I mean, 'cause
Public
a lot of
hearing,
that shit looked like it was recorded by a cell phone.
I mean, it might have been a public hearing. Not all hearings are closed, especially being that he's quote unquote a celebrity. Yeah, they might have just made it public.
I guess we'll see, and that's probably the cops' dumbass fault, because I would have probably tried to not do that. But I guess they thought they would get the public side on their hand.
But no, it's not that. If you're Afro Man's lawyer, you're probably like, no, make this motherfucker public. like, no, I want this to be public. And you can tell by his line of questioning, man. Like, hey, man, no lawyer has ever enjoyed asking questions
to cops
the way that guy do. That dude, you could just tell, man, he enjoyed every line of questioning he had.
It almost felt personal from the lawyer, which it could have been.
And then the prosecution lawyer tried to lean in on the white tears, like when you know, asking Afro Man question, didn't you see her officer so and so just crying? Can't you see it hurt her? And man, he answered it so eloquently. Like it was just like, hey man, nobody was crying when they, you know, kicked my door down and had guns in my house and disabled my camera. You know what I'm saying? It was
oh man. Bruh, when they were like, so when they talked to the female officer, what had happened, he was like, you know, she was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. She was like, well, they started calling me names like a dyke and all. I was like, yo, when I looked at it, I was like, yo, you need to help yourself out with that. I mean, but whatever.
Here's the thing, like, I didn't understand what they were saying. Defamation of character. Like, he took actual footage and put it online. Like, and okay, maybe you can say some of the absurd statements he makes are defamation of character.
Yeah,
but
he fucked a dude's wife and got paid. Like,
but here's the thing. Then you got to say Saturday Night Live is guilty of. Dave Chappelle's guilty of. Like, you can't. Like, who gave these motherfuckers legal advice? Like, who said, "Hey man, I think you can win this"?
Well, I think some of them.
I even feel like the judge was like,
why are we here?
Like, what are we doing? Your fat ass likes pound cake. What are we doing?
Yo, the crazy part was when he was the lawyer for Afro Man was talking about talking to the dude about when Afro Man said that he had sex with his wife.
Yeah, it's like,
and
you
then
think
she got
anybody
paid.
with reasonable intellect would assume the Afro Man, this man in this American flag suit? You think anybody thinks real life Cleveland Brown over here really had sex with you?
But no, the crazy part was the judge was like,
wait a minute, you ain't gonna get away with saying Cleveland Brown, and we're gonna talk about that. So. That was hilarious.
That was cold. True, but cold. But yeah, the judge was like, so where are we going here? And he was like, well, I'm trying to, you know, basically, because he said this, I wanted to verify if this is exactly what happened. And the judge was like, well, I see where you're going. I'll allow it. And I was like, that's cold, bro. Because like, when it's all said and done, his marriage really had nothing to do with this, or ex-marriage. But then the dude, that was one of the issues that he had. It was like, yeah, my wife left me. And he was like, oh, so you're going to open the door? Well, I'm just going to walk into that door. And the judge is like, I see where you're going. I'll allow it. And I was like, damn, that's cold.
He had no reason not to allow it. It's like, well, the man said it.
I was like, that's cold, bro. That's cold. But yeah, man, I felt that we need to talk about that craziness, because I need to, with one, because we usually try to talk about stuff that recently happened, and two, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one who saw that, who didn't see that. So I'm glad y'all heard about it before me, but I was just like intrigued at 1 o'clock in the morning while I'm trying to go to sleep. It shows up on my feed, and I'm like, 30 minutes later, I've done the investigation. Like, because I mean, I do.
You went on the YouTube rabbit hole just to pull up the videos?
No, well, I didn't do that. I did do the TikTok rabbit hole, but that wasn't too bad. that wasn't too bad. But I went there and I was like, what? Because I wanted to, because the Daily Show is usually money, but they have said some shit that don't exist. So I wanted to make sure that I was watching something like legitimate. And I was just
Daily Show says some shit that doesn't exist because they got too many lawyers that make sure that don't happen because like them motherfuckers will get sued quick.
Oh yeah. But still, mistakes happen. But I just wanted to make sure, man, because once again, everything that you see on TV is exactly real. You need to do some research.
So you went to the internet because everything up there.
Actually, I went to TikTok.
I was hoping you let it go, man. I was hoping you let it go. I was like, no, he didn't just say that.
I did. It was also 1 a.m, so
I did some confirmed research at TikTok,
right.
so I know it's true.
You know what?
I know it's true.
Hey, I found 10 different things. It must be real. No, but then I went to Google, and then I saw the YouTube stuff, and I was like, I'm going to bed because if I start watching this shit, I'm not going to bed. So that's what I did. AG, man, you got anything? I mean, because you've been super quiet.
Again, I said in the middle of all this, I have nothing to say because everything was said, and I did not want to interrupt Mo because he was cooking with the neutral oil and everything. I'm like, bruh. and honestly, the only thing I wanted to say that I was surprised that didn't get said was the son of a bitch in the thing, because why are you gonna bring your mom? Your mom must have been a piece of work for you to say that in a courtroom under oath. And I was
some people don't care, bro.
I watched that 3 or 4 times just to hear him say it because I didn't believe
my mom died a few years ago.
Oh
like,
man,
what?
Oh man, I was like, you can't make it up. You can't make this up. So I don't have anything to say. Everything was already said, and
hey man, you can't. It's stupid people, man. That
I think.
What do you say all the time? What do you say all the time? The show writes itself.
It really does. Because once we feel like there's nothing else can be done, and then something else happens. I mean, life just says, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we talked about this before Mo got on, man. I'm telling you, man, white folks out here scared. They don't. They're starting to have consequences for their actions, and it's just like it's not playing well. And just like I think you or Mo said something about white tears. Oh, it was Mo said something about white tears? That doesn't even work. There actually is something that can be so dumb that white folks will throw you to the wolves. Like I can't even help you right now. Just I see at the Klan meeting for right now, though. Yeah, you can,
the Klan meeting.
There's nothing to say. It was the most fantastic thing I'd ever seen, but it's actually happening. But anyway, whatever, man. I'm good. Y'all said everything. I'm good.
Yeah, I almost not gonna lie, man. Getting cameras in your house probably isn't a bad idea, but we'll just leave that there. So, AG, what's on your mind, man?
Stephen A. Smith's on my mind.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry,
look, man. you can. I'm surprised. Number one, I'm surprised that ESPN hadn't sat him down and said, we're not doing the politics thing, man. We're a sports company. So that's the one thing that's kind of ancillary. So that's not really what I'm trying to say. But I had to say it because it really irks me sometimes because Jamel Smith's not on ESPN anymore. Okay, I said that. Now, Kamala Harris, you can say what you want to say about her. She's being petty. She's saying, I told you so, whatever. Everything that she said before now. And she told you who this dude was. And she was in position to know exactly who she was, even better than we are. And we already know. So a lot, especially since this Iran war started, she's like, I tried to tell y'all. Trump ran on the idea that he vilified her for doing something that she would never do, said she would do it, and then here he is doing it, meaning foreign wars, forever wars. And I was like, okay. So Stephen A. Smith was apparently upset that the last time that Kamala Harris had a speaking engagement, she brought it up again. And I was like, okay, whatever. It's not sports, but okay. The thing that bugged me about it was this dude has gotten to be so out of pocket that he referred to her as that lady. And it tweaked me in a way in which I saved this up. I saved that moment for this. And I was like, first of all, Black women out here had to fight to be called Miss or Ms. like a legit fight. They would show up to court or they would show up to something official, and folks out here calling them by their first name. It was blatant disrespect, and it was part of the systematic racism that is still here now, and certainly then rampant back then. So to see a Black man that's a wannabe in almost every other, I can't say that because I don't know that, but I feel like he's a pretender in a lot of ways in his life, and really, really arrogant, and trying to find a seat at the table that doesn't have a seat for him. Calling a Black woman that he could simply say, former Vice President of the United States, Mrs. Emhoff, Senator Harris, AG Harris, so many things. But he decided to say that lady. Bruh, stop. Stop disrespecting Black women. Just stop. It's a bad look for everyone, but for you in particular, where you really out here shucking and jiving to me, just stop. So that's all I really have to say about him. I tolerate him because he's actually very good at his job. But sometimes I just don't, I just feel like you out here doing too much because you think you're too much. Just stop, man. So that's all that's on my mind.
All right. Thank you, AG.
Yes, sir.
Mo B, what's on your mind?
Man, I ain't had nothing on my mind, but I mean, since we out here shitting on Stephen A, I'm always down for that party.
Is that what I just did?
Yeah, you did. You did it in a way more eloquent, less personal, attacking type way than I probably would do it. But I do want to have to not answer. I want to respond. Like the fact that Stephen A. Smith is mad that she keeps, quote unquote, as he says, repeating it over and over, or going on like a victory tour, a victory lap, because she was right. How many times do you come to your whack ass show and repeat the same fucking takes that you had last week? How many times have we had to watch you verbally suck Aaron Rodgers' dick anytime he comes back, but never have to criticize him? How many times have we seen you like it's just, you say it's a bad look, and I say it's the most consistent shit he does. The most consistent shit he does is pretend to have Black interest. Now, I say pretend to have Black interest because I do not, and I will never take away the fact that this dude really has opened up a lot of doors for Black people in his industry. Like, and I don't want to just like shit on who he is now and act like who he was doesn't matter. It's like, I know it's not popular to say, but people get really bent out of shape when you say anything positive about Bill Cosby. But like, if you really know his career, he did so much important shit for Black people. I get it. The end matters. Like that shit matters. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't want to make Stephen A. Smith the devil. He's not. He's just actually more into green than he is to his Blackness. And he's found a lane that enough white people, powerful white people, support this coonery that he does. And Black people still feel really on the fence about people who have done stuff like Stephen A. Smith does. Because on one hand, you want to be like, I don't condone this chucking and jiving. But on the other hand, now you're the dude that's dissing Black people who are doing good things. So it puts you in a weird position, and I don't mind being that nigga. Fuck him. I think he's a piece of shit. I don't know him personally, but I'm just saying, the way he's consistently rode on certain issues lead me to believe that he is not a person that has a character or moral compass that I would ever actually want to get to know on a personal basis. Now, I could be actually wrong about this. He could be out here acting. He could be like, yo, because we've accused black people of doing this before. Hey, man, you know what makes money? Saying what these racist white people like. Do you actually have to believe the shit you say? Not really. You just have to cash them checks. That could be Stephen A. Smith's game. Stephen A. Smith might be the most down motherfucker in the world, but he's made a conscious decision over the last couple years that, you know what? These racist motherfuckers pay better. So I'm just going to keep saying this shit. So if you're willing to sell out like that for money, then yeah, I'm not. And you say he's very good at what he does on TV. I say, yes, he entertains a lot of people. I can't say if he's good at what he does anymore because I literally have made a conscious effort. If I see Stephen A. Smith on the channel I'm on, I turn. So I have to hear about all the outlandish shit he says from like other people's clips and other people insulting him and stuff because I make a conscious decision not to support him. Yeah, that's my decision. Like, I'm not trying to tell people that black people boycott this thing like Target. Although I think if ever there was a nigga worthy of being like, hey man, fuck him, I think he's kind of right in line. And now I'm not saying you've got to agree with my stance for me to listen to you. Because there's a lot of people that I'm entertained by and I listen to that I don't agree with a lot of their stance. You know who I listen to? I like Colin Cowherd. I don't agree with Colin Cowherd a lot, but I like listening to him because that's his opinion. I don't mind his opinion, and he's eloquent at doing it. And in the midst of him giving his opinion, I don't feel like he's ever attacking anyone. But Stephen A. Smith has made a conscious decision over the last couple of years to basically attack anything that's black, especially if it don't have a dick. So if it's a black woman, oh, he can't wait. Like, nothing gets his erectile dysfunction off more than criticizing black women. Nothing makes his hairline go farther back than a black woman who's accomplished some shit.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I wasn't on the Stephen A. Smith bandwagon, but look, anytime I can kind of shit on like the dumbass shit he says, I'm here for it. Now don't get me wrong. If you put a microphone in front of me long enough, I'm pretty sure I'll say some shit that people be like, hey, this dumbass motherfucker, I don't ride with him no more. Cool. But I don't think anything that I say or do will actually go against like certain stances I have on like fairness and equality and people. And I feel like if you listen to Stephen A. Smith talk 15 years ago and then listen to him talk now, it's two different niggas. it's two different people. So if there was ever somebody who is the model of, hey, what do you have to do to truly sell out? It's like, hey, do what that nigga did. Because nobody in recent memory I can think of has done a better job of financially selling out the way that guy has. And he said as much. He's literally said as much. But, it is what it is, man. Fuck that guy.
Hey, Nikki says, tell us how you really feel.
I know, right?
Trust me, I actually feel way more passionate about that dude in a negative light than I'm displaying right now. I'm actually being pretty reserved right now.
That's true. Yes.
I'm trying to like have a little monicum of like fairness and to really address the fact that I really don't know this motherfucker. Like that's why I keep putting that out there. Like, hey, this dude could be out here acting. Like he might have just made the decision that, you know what, these checks spend. So if I got a tap dance, if I gotta put the right white penis in my mouth, I'll do it because you know what I like doing? I like cash and checks. And you know what? I won't respect it, but I can be like, hey, maybe that's not really who he is personally. But all I can see who he is personally is basically what you display. And what you display is a bitch ass nigga.
All right. Well, thank you, Moby.
Yes.
I mean,
I mean, but you didn't really like. You didn't really.
The guy's a
It's like you
BAN.
said the same thing I said, but just much more colorful. It's a lot,
Once
Because I
again,
thought you
BAN,
had a
man.
little bit of pushback. I just thought I was waiting on.
no, like I said you just probably said it in a nicer,
Oh, okay, yeah.
more political approach than me, and I don't have that about him at all.
He
I
just said,
try.
I mean, the man just called Stephen A. Smith a ban. So,
But once again, he's a bitch ass nigga that has really done a lot of positive things for black people in his industry. Like that's why when you hear Jamel Hill talk about him, even when he says outlandish shit, she's still real hesitant about like being like. You hear people like Bomani Jones, they be like, and you can feel in their comments that they don't agree with what this nigga's doing now, but they also understand, and they probably knew him from the beginning. Like, hey, this dude opened up doors for us. So I respect their loyalty a little bit to what he used to be or what he used to represent. But at the same time, I don't have that allegiance to him. So all I can see is what he's doing now. And what he's doing now is displaying bitch ass nigga tendencies.
well, hopefully the band can help us out.
Well, my question to you before we go to Ruben is, I hear what you're saying. I agree wholeheartedly. I heard what I said. Obviously, I agree with what I said. But when does this cachet end? Does it have an ending? Or can you do so much groundwork that you can build something faulty on something solid and have it not fall down?
Okay. He is still probably about, and I don't know, it moves faster now with social media and the internet, but I'd still say he's probably still about 5 years away from Jason Whitlock.
You think he's going down that path?
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
Here's the thing, man.
He's not wrong. If you think about it, is he wrong?
I mean,
here's the thing, man. Sometimes you can hate something so much you become it.
Absolutely. We've said that on the show. Absolutely.
And he is talked viscerally about this dude. And then when you look at what he does, it's like you ain't really that far off from him right now, bro.
Well, that whole Kamala Harris thing, that you're that guy. In that moment,
Ruben, I'm not saying he is now. Once I'm saying that's the detour he's took.
Right. No, I was just saying in that particular moment, when I think about what you just said, I can't disagree. I can't disagree, and you can't either, Ruben.
I'm gonna hold out hope.
Don't why?
Because
you can
thing
hold out hope because I'm not saying he is that,
Yeah.
but I'm saying. Look, man, it's the same thing I said about Post Malone years ago when I'm like, hey, don't sell me another Kid Rock. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I'm seeing now. It's like, yo, I see what you're doing, player.
I
see what you're doing.
I guess my thing is, I don't wish anybody. We got enough Jason Whitlock in the world.
I don't wish
man.
that upon Stephen A. Smith. Like, look, as much as I talk negatively about him now, I would be lying if I didn't say like a decade ago, I was okay with Stephen A. Smith. I still wasn't a huge fan. Like I wasn't like super big on him, but I was like, hey man, like he's just a flamboyant, arrogant dude. This is how he does things. And you know what I'm saying? It's good TV. I will agree with AG. Like, hey, it was entertaining. You know what I'm saying? He was very like Bomani Jones says it all the time. Nobody does TV better than Stephen A. Nobody does the sports TV. And I will agree with that. So when I see what this is becoming, like it upsets me because like somebody who speaks so highly about like HBCUs and how that's a big deal to him and talks about his mentor and doing all these things and talks about when AI first came in and he was in the Philadelphia sports media, like he allowed AI to, keep being himself and he didn't want him to change and he wanted to respect it. I'm like, I see somebody like that and I'm just like, where did that nigga go? I would love for that dude to show back up. I get it, people grow, but I'm just like, hey, bro, you're growing in the wrong direction. You're ingrown hair right now, bro. Like, look, if you're gonna grow that beard out, let it grow out, bro. Don't grow back inside. Like that's irritating.
Oh, that man, a razor bump.
That was hilarious. And I hear you, Moby, all the way. I just, I just fear. I just fear.
I get it. Me saying the Jason Whitlock thing seems a bit unfair, but I did try to preface it by saying I'm not saying he's that now. I'm saying that's the path that's happening. Like
I'm just saying, my thing is, I don't like even hearing that motherfucker's name, like, because he is by far the worst of all of us. Like, he just is. I'm not saying he's not good at what he does. I just think his takes are Middle Eastern. Like, that dude is.
No,
wow.
it takes a racist white guy. That's what it takes. Like,
and you too fat and black to be like that. Like,
and if you've ever watched a Jason Whitlock clip on like YouTube or something, and you go to the comments, man, and white people can't get enough of that fat motherfucker. They like, hey, finally, somebody's saying the hard stuff. Somebody's being honest. It's like, no, this nigga ain't being honest. This nigga sucking y'all dick.
You know, the sad thing about it is I don't know. That's the sad thing.
Here's the thing. I've done it. Because look, Jason Whitlock is weird to me too, because like I used to be I'm a sports geek. So like I used to watch like ESPN sports reporters on Sunday morning all those and Jason Whitlock was up there and I fucked with him. I was like,
he was good.
Because his takes, I'm like, hey man, this man. So me seeing him then and then seeing him now feels a lot like when I'm just like, it's the Stephen A. Smith. That's why it immediately came in my head, because I'm just like, yo, somebody that I once like respected and was like, hey man, I think what you do is awesome and you're good at it. And then I see what you are now, and I'm just like, how did we get here? Like, who hurt you? Ain't that what the women say? Ain't that what the women say? And who hurt you? Bro.
Did some white woman just leave you, bro?
Oh, wow.
I mean, like, I'm serious, man. Like,
who hurt
I feel like everything he comes out with is 100% hateful, and it's just like it goes from sports to personal very quick with him, and I don't like that. It is just like, look, man, Stephen A. can tap dance all he motherfucking wants, long as he don't become that dude. Because if he becomes that dude, I might quit sports because I can't take it.
Ruben, he's just that dude with a better suit on.
But he's not as bad as Whitlock. Whitlock don't give a fuck.
He's going down that path though,
and I'm hoping that
he's following the money. Like, here's the thing: we can say all the things we want about Jason Whitlock, but financially, it's done well for him.
I mean, really, has it?
Bro, he still has a platform that people pay for. He's had multiple shows on Fox Sports. Like he's had more opportunities as a black dude in this industry than most people get. So what I'm saying, it's been very successful for him. Now, as black guys up here who frown upon that type of behavior, we look at it and like, that's not really, I say it all the time, all money ain't good money. But hey, I promise you them checks are still cashing.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not, man. It's just it comes a time, man. I feel like,
man, I'm stuck on this clip right now with my picture. It looked like I'm about to spit the hardest shit ever right now.
It is, like, yeah. You need to do something about that. But like, it's like he made a deal with the devil, and he reneged on that shit. So the devil's like, we're gonna put, like, he's not even on Outkick anymore. Like, he is doing something. Maybe it's his own shit. I don't even know. But he
does his own shit, and I promise you, financially,
unfortunately, it's just because
he gets
once again, all money ain't good money, like you said.
He gets booked for interviews on things. I promise you, man. Like just because you don't venture in those spaces where he would pop up, I promise you, he's doing okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. I don't
because if he wasn't doing okay, people like Stephen A. Smith wouldn't on their podcast go off on a tangent about him for an hour.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I just hope Stephen A. doesn't become that, because that is sad.
And I promise you, he kind of already is, man. I know it's uncomfortable.
It's kind of already. It's not 100%. I mean, that's all I'm saying about it. Like, he ain't there yet. He may be going there, but his bus has not arrived there. Until that bus arrives there, I will have much hope for Stephen A. Smith. I ain't saying that everybody's got to like the dude or whatever.
I get it, Ruben. You know, shit.
I don't
want to
see another. I don't want to see
shit
another
on
black
the
man
table
go down
ain't-
that.
I'm just saying, shit on the table ain't the same as shit on your plate. But I promise you, you sitting at that table still.
Yeah.
So,
And you know what?
So either way, it stinks, man. Like,
And I'm just hoping one day he gets the fuck up off that table and go take a bath. Like that's all I'm hoping for. That's all I'm hoping for. Cause yeah, we got one too many Jason Whitlocks out there. And that's you know,
I would
that's
say
just
we
my
got
opinion
one too
on
many
it.
Stephen A. Smiths out there.
Yeah, but I can deal with Stephen A. Smith before I can deal with Whitlock. That's just me. I mean, I know you feel differently.
No, you can deal with him now, but I promise you, he gets out on this political train and start doing things. You're gonna be like, "Hey, man, this is worse," because he's got a bigger fucking platform
Yeah.
to say the same shit.
And then when that time comes, then we can readdress this.
It's
Because I
cool.
just yeah.
I get it, man. Sometimes you don't realize that you in the times that you in, and that's you in the
Yeah.
time. You in denial. It's okay. It's not just a
I
real.
mean, I'm just like he ain't there yet. Because when he gets there, ESPN is gonna fire him. Because that's when he gets there. You know, because yeah. Because he got fired from ESPN. Whitlock got fired from ESPN like twice.
I thought it was a layoff. No,
Doesn't really matter.
well, it kind of does.
He,
A layoff is not.
he became expendable.
Yeah. Okay.
KB Yakko, doesn't Stephen A. and Whitlock have beef? I believe so. I mean, but we
Yeah, they do.
two similar people. I mean, I guess
Like
that's what
I
it is.
said, man, Stephen A. Smith on his podcast went on a whole hour-long tangent calling him a fat son of a bitch and all that stuff. Like,
Wow, he got personal with it. Okay.
yeah, but what,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, man, sometimes the shit you hate is what you become.
Well, and honestly, I think Whitlock is low key jealous. The problem is,
I think
Whitlock-
Stephen A. Smith low key like, hey man, this shit worked for you. I got to put you. There can only be one, man. I think
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith trying to Highlander this motherfucker. Like he's
Well,
like, hey, there
He
can
said
only be
it
one.
can only be one. That's funny.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and doubt that, but yeah, I mean, you know, but yeah, they got beef because they're similar. The only thing about it now is you're really seeing what Steve like. This whole president thing needs to stop. Like, I'm kind of over it 100%. Like, I don't need you to talk about it, and I approve this message. Like, you might think your ass funny, but like that shit's annoying as fuck.
I'm telling you, man, that shit is happening.
I mean, he won't last long.
If there actually is an election, because I'm still not sure about that.
2
If there
years
actually-
later, yeah, I
if
mean,
there actually is an election, he will be running.
I mean, well,
And
yeah.
if he runs, and he's gonna get that, black guy push.
Well, the
from-
problem is, and this is a topic for another day. Then we're gonna move on. The question is, is he running independent, Democrat, or Republican?
No, Democrat. He's gonna run a Democrat.
Oh, and he'll get killed. So
You think that?
Man, I'm telling you, you'd be amazed at what people will vote for.
Because once again, he's got the black thing going. And I told you, what Stephen A. Smith already makes some black people uncomfortable. Because just like I told you, Jamel Hill, Bomani Jones, I'm talking about people who are in his same industry,
yeah,
who hear the shit he's saying, still have a hard time coming out and just being like, this nigga saying some wild shit, because they don't want to be perceived as the person hating on the black person.
I mean, the problem is he flip flops way too much for me.
Does it
'Cause
matter? It's
I-
for
well,
you, I'm telling you, there's
I
gonna
know.
be enough black people that's gonna be like,
I
hey
mean,
man, we
I
had
know.
black people wanting to vote for Kanye. So
I mean,
come
once
on,
again,
man.
I
Like,
understand, man. I understand.
We do have
But-
short memories, sir, and I forgot all
Right.
about that. I forgot all about that.
Man, I try not to rethink about that shit. God damn, Kanye West. I mean, he said, what he said, the Underground Railroad wasn't real or some shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, man, I can't.
oh,
fuck with
and
shit
just to
like
let you know, I think Afro Man ran for president as well.
that. He did in 2014. That didn't get too far. That didn't get too far at all. But then again, all you gotta do is sign up to run for president these days.
Exactly.
So
I'm
I mean,
signing Ruben up.
hell no.
I'm just saying, bro. Like we you know what the White House needs? A fucking professional hater. You know what I'm saying? We just need somebody that can just keep it real what they hate. You know what I'm saying? Not anybody that's gonna be out here trying to sugarcoat they hate or act like that hate ain't there. Like, no, motherfucker is just gonna be like, I hate you. I hate the way you walk, the way that you talk. You know what I'm saying? Just everything, just straight up Kendrick that shit. Just I hate everything about you.
Don't forget the pets, sir. Don't forget the pets.
Fuck your dog.
There it is.
I'm done.
I'm
done.
Your
I'm
dog, fuck your dog. Fuck your cat. Fuck your rabbit.
Oh,
fuck
man.
your turtle. Fuck your goldfish.
And we got a snake. Fuck that too. Like that's what we doing. So yeah, we ain't gotta worry about that. Thank you, Moby. All right, so I'm gonna make mine. I'm not even gonna try to lie. I don't know how I'm gonna make mine, but man, it was a warm day today. I'm happy the weather's coming around. But y'all know what time it is. It's peep season, baby. That's right. 2 weeks, Easter, peep season. But this time I got something different. I'm taking it a different route, right? And Moby left because he was like, peep season, I'm out. So
I don't blame him.
So, of course, every year I got to give the update on what's new in the peep world. Now, I saw some shit that honestly might not be new, but it's new to me, and that shit's crazy. So, what I'm going to do, I am going to share my screen because for me to talk about it just ain't enough. I think it's yes. So, we got peeps on the screen. That's right, AG. We got peeps.
Sunny
on the screen.
D. Oh wow, they're getting them all.
First of all, I like to say a couple things. Really, Pop-Tarts peeps? Okay, I guess the only.
How are you surprised at this?
Because man, first of all, like I guess you had to go strawberry because first of all, strawberry is nasty. Frosted strawberry. Now I don't know how the frost shit's gonna work, but I can only imagine the sugar in that motherfucker. Actually, 60%, 60 grams of sugar. Yeah, I'm dying. Like I will be dead up in this motherfucker if I eat that. Butterbeer peeps.
What Harry Potter.
What the fuck?
Harry Potter. That's actually good. I've had some. It's not bad.
You know, I actually thought we were gonna go a year without getting the Easter.
Oh, no.
Why would you think that, Mo?
I don't
Why
know,
would you
man.
think
I
that?
don't know, man. I thought.
Actually, he's
I
2 weeks early. He's 2
I don't
weeks
say
early.
I didn't think he was gonna be down for his peeps like that, but
Nah, but here's the one, man. As KB Yago put in, bruh, Sunny D peeps. Fuck that.
so let me get this straight. Sunny D peeps. So do you eat the peeps and feel thirsty even though you just tasted something that was supposed to be quenching your thirst?
That's a whole bunch of fuck if I know.
Because that's what Sunny D does. You can drink a gallon of Sunny D and you still be thirsty in the motherfucker.
Hey, and they sell them only at Target. So go get your Sunny D chicks. First of all,
Hey.
they look hideous.
First of all, I didn't think we were supposed to be going to Target, Ruben.
I'm not going to Target. So I guess black people ain't having those this time. Mango peeps, chili lime mango. Oh God, like who sits here and tastes this shit? Why can't we just go with the basic yellow peeps, man?
Pearl clutching, man. I mean, you already know what it is.
That shit's nasty, bro. Cotton candy peeps. Okay, that might be all right.
I'm kind of curious about the Pop-Tarts and the Sunny D one for real.
Oh, we not finished, bro. I got more. Dr. Pepper peeps.
They've always had those. You talked about those before.
Yeah.
Peeps are just like chips, man. You know, we keep getting different flavored chips too, and I'm just like, I'm out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, I didn't think
out.
I didn't think that I would like dill, but dill is good. Dill
First
chips,
of all,
they the bomb, man.
Rice Krispie treats peeps.
Ooh, I bet that tastes good.
I bet it does taste good, but that's against like it's not even like peeps. It's just Marshall. It's literally crispy Rice
You
Krispie
must be
treats.
trying to make a
in a
comparison
shake.
like peeps were actually a real food to begin with.
I'm just saying it all probably tastes like some form of diabetes. That's what it all tastes like.
I ain't know diabetes had a taste.
It all tastes like it should come with some insulin. You know what I'm saying? Like a shot glass of insulin, just to wash it down.
But you know, it's sour watermelon.
That might be
Now, tropical punch bunnies. That seems like it clashes. I don't know how
All of
that's
it
gonna work.
seems like it clashes. It all seems like it clashes.
Oh, you also have Peeps lollipops.
You've got these stale ass flavored marshmallows. Like that's like what are we doing, man? What are we doing?
And we got milk chocolate delight Peeps. I guess the milk chocolate is inside. That sounds all of nasty. Jello bean Peeps.
I have never seen a peep I was actually down with.
But
never seen a peep I was down with.
hey man, when it's all said and done, baby, what it is always the originals. The originals are always the greatest. They're always the best.
As fuck too.
I mean, they're not, but it's straight sugar, so I'm never gonna eat another peep again in my life,
You
which is
lying
sad.
motherfucker. You lying motherfucker.
I haven't eaten a peep since in like 5 years. No bullshit.
Hey, we're gonna offer a pound cake, you man. I'm gonna send you a
Fuck
whole bunch.
you, dog.
I'll send you a whole bunch of peeps to your house to test that willpower. See if you really down for the cause, like you say you.
I ain't down for that cause.
That's
So
hilarious.
something else I discovered, I think I've heard before. Halloween Peeps, like what we said Easter ain't enough now. Peeps ghosts, Peeps monsters.
But
They look like the same fucking thing.
They are. They sell peeps year round, Ruben. Like they don't just wait till this month to sell peeps. I know you seem to treat them like they only sell them this month. They don't.
Candy cane Peeps for Christmas.
What's wrong with
Oh,
that?
I mean,
I mean, it's got a
nothing.
theme and everything.
I mean, Negro Peeps.
Look. If H Town could make a Christmas version, why can't peeps?
I don't appreciate this smile on this gingerbread Peep because he looks like he about to get into something.
Yeah, into your kidneys and stop it from working.
You know what?
Marshmallow stocking Peeps. Do you hang the bitches from the thing and put shit in it? Like that would be interesting. I discovered this while I was researching. Marshmallow tree Peeps.
First of all, the fact that is the funniest sentence ever. I discovered this while I was researching.
Hell yeah.
Peeps, even though this is a candy that I claim I can never engage in again, I
can't.
Diligently research it each year to see what
Because,
type of
man.
evolution they are having that I cannot take part in.
Because I wish I could have them, and I can't. So yeah, man. All I'm saying is, hey, we've been talking about this shit every year. Sometimes we got the list of the worst Peeps ever.
Who the fuck is we? You mean you?
Excuse me.
I'm glad you did say something about that.
I mean, y'all talk about it after I talk about them.
No, we talk about it because you talk about it.
Exactly.
If you didn't say
Thank
anything about it, we would never talk about it. It means zero to us.
But I was, damn, that's just,
That was the nicest insult ever. This shit don't mean shit to me.
I feel like my feelings are hurt now. God, that's damn, AG. Wow.
I mean, no, because you started out with this we foolishness. I'm like, what? You crazy?
Well, we talking about it because
No,
I'm talking
you
about it.
talk about it.
You talking about it, and we
Yeah, but
talking
y'all
about
answer.
you talking about it.
But you answered.
Okay.
Damn, but that's cool. I mean, I didn't realize you felt that way. So
If you can say
Ruben,
fuck
literally,
a dog, we can say fuck a peep.
What?
I think about Peeps once a year, and that's when you talk about it. So.
Yep.
hold on, man.
Absolutely.
You just said you ate some Peeps.
I said I ate some Peeps when I was a child. I've never purchased them before.
I
They
mean,
came in an Easter basket. My mom got me, and they were okay, but it's like ill. But okay.
but you said the butterbeer Peeps were good. You did say
No,
that.
I did not say that. I said butter beer is good because it's a Harry Potter thing.
Oh.
When my wife and I went to New York and went to the Harry Potter store, she's really into it. I actually tasted it. I said, hey, this is pretty good. So when I saw the butterbeer Peeps, I said, hey, that'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah, I've actually wanted to taste butterbeer. Like,
Not bad.
what's
Not
it
bad at
good?
all. Not bad. I was impressed.
I'm not
'Cause I
really a
was-
beer drinker either, so I'm just like,
Not
See,
even beer. It's just
at
a drink.
least
That's
shout
what I'm
out
saying.
to
like-
Moco Cowboy. He's looking forward to next year's Peeps fit. Hey
Yeah,
man,
'cause
I try
you're
to come
probably
a
looking
different
forward
way.
to us hating on you talking about peeps. Like this is the one time where the hater role reverses. Like we instantly become the haters when you talk about peeps.
All I know is if I don't talk about Peeps now, people get mad that I don't talk about it. So
Who?
What
Who?
people are those?
Yeah, what
Moco
peeps-
Cowboy, he's
what
looking forward
peeps
to
are you
next year.
referring to?
He's looking forward to next year's already. He said it. Not me, not Sports.
I think Moco Cowboy has some bias in there.
I mean, look.
At best.
All I'm saying is, I mean, for every year around
Hey,
this
Moco
time,
Cowboy, I need you to correct it. Are you really looking forward to him talking about peeps? Or are you looking forward to our reaction to him talking about peeps? Because I feel like we have a similar reaction every year.
I think it's great that we talk about the national pastimes, of which I can't. Yes to both. See, I'll take 50-50. I'm good with that.
Well, sir, I'm glad you got a W in all this.
Hey, I just like talking about the national
doing, sir?
pastime. We talk about national pastime at least once a year. It don't have to be baseball and other bullshit, because peeps is a national pastime, and
it is.
Yep, because there are some little kids who's gonna get these peeps and be like, "The fuck is this? Oh, this shit's good," and they're gonna bounce around the house for 6 hours and pass the fuck out because their sugar high was ran out, and the parents could be like, "Good job, peeps. His ass in bed at 7." Because they've had it for like 3 hours and bouncing around. This guy deal with it, and then the kid's down for like 10 hours. So all I'm saying is I'm doing justice to the world by keeping this peeps revolution going.
AG, this dude created a hypothetical situation.
He did.
He created an entire hypothetical situation
Off
so
jump.
he can refer to it as a pastime.
Yes.
Off jump.
When he said
He
it's
created a
pastime.
fictitious
Yeah.
You don't know
thing
if it's fictitious.
to refer to it as pastime.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
Hey man, it happens during right around baseball season. Baseball's national pastime. Why can't peeps be one?
I
said
like to
on
thank
I
y'all
said
for
on the
tuning in
show
to
a
the
while
show.
ago.
Yeah,
You
we like
can't
to
be
thank y'all for
included in
tuning
that.
in the show.
Nah,
Hopefully we'll
that's
be
not
back
your
not
job.
talking about peeps next week.
We're not gonna be talking about peeps next week. I did it on purpose to get it out the way. So now for the next couple of weeks, especially on Easter, we're not gonna talk about peeps. Usually I wait till Easter to talk about peeps, but I decided, you know what? I'm gonna talk about peeps now. So just in case you want to get your peeps for your nieces and nephews and your kids, you got time. Don't forget about the peeps. And with that being said, I do like to thank y'all for joining us on a brand new episode of 5 Minute Warning. Of course, we do this every week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until whenever the hell we get off the show. Once again, tell your friends, tell your enemies, just tell somebody about us. We're here for you Sundays, 9 p.m. You know, we do it like we always do it. So, like, hey, we're going to do it again like we always do it again. So next week, we hope to hear from you, hope to see you. Hey, just join us. And once again, as always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuce.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.